Meantime, the Christmas memo continues.
I know, we did not even plan this, but it's perfect.
Works out well, right?
We'll have to take our card photo after this.
Family photo, family Christmas card photo.
How's sports looking today?
Well, so we had 3 Houston teams in Arlington trying to play for state titles. 1 lost last night. I'm going to tell you the results of the early game, and then there's still a late game that we're waiting on. So we will head out to Arlington, out to AT&T Stadium, and check in on our Houston teams with state titles on the line. That's next. In their first season of postseason eligibility, Shadow Creek was looking to keep their perfect season alive on the big stage of the state final. The new school has shocked everyone in their first season of varsity football, and now they wanted to finish it off with a state title. So let's head out and check the highlights. Just 54 seconds into the game, Highland Park's Chandler Morris with the strike to Bennett Brown for the touchdown. So the Scots up 7-zip, but the Sharks defense then steps up. Xavion Alford tips, bobbles, and then comes down with the interception. Alford returns it to the Highland Park 12-yard line. 2 plays later, this is Jamarian George with the touchdown pass to Jared Jackson. The Sharks would trail 24-9 at the half. Pretty quiet second half until this. Jamarian George, who was named the district MVP, keeps it. He will race 99 yards for the touchdown. That breaks a UIL state championship record, but unfortunately, it is not enough as Shadow Creek loses 27-17.
We didn't come into today wanting to come in second. You know, we really didn't. We had our eyes set on coming in here to try to win this ball game. Next opportunity, hopefully we find ourselves here. We can end up, you know, finishing the deal.
It didn't go our way, but everybody out there, I'm so proud of them. They laid their heart on the line for 48 minutes, but that was a heck of a team.
I think we could see Shadow Creek back there next year. So the late game at AT&T Stadium will be North Shore and Duncanville. Here's Adam Wexler with more on this tough matchup and what it will take for the Mustangs to get it done.
Yeah, here at AT&T Stadium, the very last game of the 2018 season will put the North Shore Mustangs in position to claim a state title, something that most thought all season long, before the season, throughout the season, would be a place the Mustangs would find themselves a chance to win their second title in 4 seasons. They've handled defending champs. They knocked off Katy not once, but twice, and marched up and down the field last week against State Power Lake Travis. They're triplets on offense of Demetrius Davis, Zach Evans, and Shadrach Banks are among the best in the state, but they aren't taking Duncanville for granted.
You know, it's going to be the best team for that 48 minutes, not the most talented team. So I think they've understood that and they've prepared themselves accordingly.
Playoff run has been a grind, you know, but, you know, only the strong can survive. And, you know, that's what we've been strong, leaning on each other.
North Shore now in position to finish off that perfect season. If they can take care of Duncanville, that state title is theirs. We'll have highlights and reaction coming up tonight on Channel 2 Sports at 10 o'clock. Adam Wexler, KPRC, Channel 2 Sports.
Thank you, Wex. So the U of H Cougars were looking to end the season with a win in the Armed Forces Bowl over in Arlington as well. They'd have to do that without their 2 best players, Ed Oliver, who is focusing on the draft, and quarterback De'Aaron King, whose year was over after a late season injury. So let's go out and check those highlights. Could they get it done? Army jumped on the Cougars very early on. 2 first-quarter touchdowns to go up 14-zip, and then they start the second quarter with this. Army defense all over the freshman quarterback, Clayton Toon. The strip sack is scooped up and taken 26 yards. That makes it 21-0, so things not looking good. Houston finally gets on the board here with a Romello Brooker touchdown pass, but Army just continues to pile it on. They score a ton more points. You can look at that final score there, 70-14, the Cougars lose. The Texans can win the division and clinch a spot in the playoffs tomorrow in Philadelphia with a win over the Eagles. Tonight at 10, we will take a look at that matchup and what the Texans will need to do to get it done. But right now, let's take a look across the rest of the NFL. The Redskins at the Titans. Derrick Henry plunges into the end zone on the 1-yard line to get the touchdown to give the Tennessee the early lead. Washington strikes back. Josh Johnson hits Michael Floyd on the 7-yard touchdown pass. This one actually just wrapped up. The Titans winning it 25-16. Let's hope the Texans can get that win tomorrow in Philly. It'll be tough.
All right, we'll see. Britta's back after the break with a special guest. Don't go anywhere. It's not every day you get a special guest on the set, and today it is Jackson. And if you can't tell the resemblance there, they were already fighting over the clicker a little bit ago.
Look the same,
Look
right?
At that.
We have the same eyes.
Not our kiddo, is it? And he's got the bell to boot.
Should we give him the Christmas forecast?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. So we are expecting A festive Houston Christmas. 72 degrees, folks. We could see a few spotty showers, but the majority of the rain holding off until Wednesday. And of course, that's a big travel day. So watch out for those thunderstorms. They could be on the strong side. And it looks like we're going to welcome in 2019 with a little bit of rain.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Jackson, want to say goodnight?
Good night.
See you at 10.
Back at 10.
See you at 10.
Taking my job.